Happy New Year, everyone. So, welcome to the Alchemy Scope for January, the start of not only the new moon, new month, but a new year, a new season. This new moon is conjunct our winter solstice. And, you know, this cycle, 2014, began with a new moon that landed on New Year's Day, 2014. So symbolic, amazing, right? So here we are with the bookend and the new moon landing on the winter solstice. Amazing. I mean, so powerful. And so let's look at the macrocosmic scale. What is happening for all of us on the collective scale right now? So the new moon is at the 0 degree point, and if you watched the Alchemy Scopes last month, you know that this is the third in 3 consecutive 0 degree new moons. Hello, pure potentiality at play here. We are being asked to really step up to the plate, people, so it's very exciting. But this particular new moon is imbued with the Sabian symbol. An Indian chief claims power from the assembled tribe. And I've been looking at the Sabian symbol since January, since last January. And the story that's been unfolding for us this year at this time is phenomenal. It's been fantastic to see it play out. So, what does this mean? This Sabian symbol that's imbued within the degree point, within this cycle, within not only the monthly cycle, but within the winter cycle, the new season cycle, and within the new year to come forward. Well, you know, in my mind, we've passed a tipping point. Enough people are stepping out into their truth. And we can now claim our power. We can see the truth of how living systems operate, and we can step up to the plate, claiming our power from the assembled tribe. Those that have come before, those that have pointed the way, and the information that we've learned. So, this is about your new beginning. Yeah, baby. So, a new year. So let's go ahead and dive into the individual signs and see what microcycles look to be unfolding for you, and the stories, also the guidance. So as you know, the Alchemy Scope is a 6-point scope meant to bring forward information about the patterns and cycles in nature that affect us on the microcosmic scale. Because we are co-creators, right? Nature has its cycles and its patterns, and it's our job to work with it. We are co-creators of our reality. And nature works with us, the universe works with us, Source works with us. We are part of Source, we are Source. So we have to interplay with our context. We are the content. Life is the context, it interplays. So let's play. We are not victims of our reality. We create our reality. We work with the cycles that play out in nature. And if we can harness them, then that's what it's all about. You use the energies that are at play. This is about playing with the universe. So, are you ready to play? Let's look at your signs. So Virgo, let's take a look at the microcycle that may be unfolding for you in this next 30-day cycle. I went ahead and threw the coins for you to develop your I Ching hexagram, and you received 62 attention to detail. Now, an initial note that many of the I Ching cycles that came up for many of the signs this cycle are very indicative of the natural inherent quality sets of the sign. So attention to detail is a very Virgo quality set. So this is fascinating. I was quite fascinated with the process. The two trigrams that make up your hexagram are thunder above, mountain below. Let me read to you what it means. This is a reminder that I'm using the language from the visionary I Ching, the language of which is just more resonant for modern day, but this is still the ancient I Ching divinatory system. Ambitious undertakings are not in order now, but attention to small matters brings progress. Such is the case of a person whose resources are meager, but who, through modesty and perseverance, rises to accomplish great things. The key to success is to avoid pretentious ambitions and grandiose goals. The power of the small is served by slow and steady advancement and succeeds through an honest awareness of its own limitations without reservation. Modesty stemming from recognizing your limitations is a fine quality, but it can be seen as weakness if it is not accompanied by conscientiousness and dignity. It is very important, therefore, to understand the demands of your situation and not to expect success in big things right now. The wise person recognizes the nature of the time. So know your role. Carefully attend to details and act with humility, and you can achieve success even with few resources. So this is interesting. Let's take a look at your spread. Hi, Virgo. So let's take a look at what circumstance or situation might be emerging for you this month for your growth and evolution. So I've already meditated and shuffled my deck. Again, like last month, I'm using my own 144 card deck that I created a few years ago that I use for myself. So let's see what may be coming up for you this month to mature and evolve you. Okay, so this is a strongly themed spread. It's pretty clear. You are going to have the theme of love be very prominent for you this month. And you are going to be asked, whatever event emerges or arises in your field regarding love, you're going to be asked to access and actualize your courage. So this is talking about getting to and actualizing a deeper love, a more intimate space of love. And it's about really going into your desires. Now, this card refers to sexual desires. It definitely does. But it also refers to your most intimate desires that are non-sexual in regards to love and affection. So this is really beautiful. You're being, whatever is emerging for you in the love department, spouse partner is coming up. Here's my Shrek spouse card. These are my own images. This is my own deck. So this is not going to resonate for all people here. But the feeling, so for those of you that are already in relationship, that already have a spouse or a partner, a situation will emerge that will ask you to dive into your courage and go deeper, to become more intimate. For those of you not in a relationship, you are asked to face your fears to manifest love. The interesting thing is you are receiving signs already. I would say you're probably already receiving signs regarding the theme of love for you, how it manifests in your life, what wants to emerge, what you want to create for the future. This is a big deal. And Spirit is saying, okay, now is the time. Get over your fears, face the fears, move into the deeper level of intimacy. This is about now. Make it happen. So this is a beautiful month. Let's go ahead and see what else is coming forward for you. Hi, Virgo. So let's take a look at the archetype that wants to come through you this month. Archetypes are quality sets. They're traits, they're characteristics together which create a form, and that archetype is this set of qualities. And we all embody all of them, but some are more appropriate for our soul print than others. and but it might be that during the cycle there's a particular archetype that is wanting to come forward in you. So it's either to be awakened because it's been dormant, or it wants to be actualized, excuse me, it wants to be actualized into a active form, active manifestation, or it wants to be evolved from the lower frequency manifestation to the higher. You received Femme Fatale. The shadow attributes, the lower frequency, are inappropriate use of sexuality, attachment to money and power. The higher frequency manifestations are highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. So this is beautiful at the start of the year for Virgo to tap into the Femme Fatale. And of course, Femme Fatale inherently has, I would say, a negative connotation, right? But again, the higher frequency manifestation highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. So it's an opening. It's an opening to deep receptive and erotic and sensual, which is a whole nother topic. That's a big topic too. Oh gosh. You know that, you know, in the 60s, make love, not war. It's like, there's so much truth to that. On various levels. I mean, on obvious levels, there's truth to that, but on deep, subtler levels, there's, oh, it's such a big topic. Such a big topic. Okay, so let's take a look at the Ascended Master, this one, that's coming. Oh my goodness. So, okay, so this is the Ascended Master that is your guidance for the month. Special message, you get fertility. You get pan, fertility. So let me read. Mercy. Okay. So I would say, I mean, in all seriousness, I would say to both the men and the women watching, you want to be careful of pregnancies at this time. I'm actually quite serious. If you don't want to get pregnant, I should say. Okay. Here we go. So let me read Pan. This card signifies that it's a very fertile time for you. It's a very fertile time for you. This is an ideal time for the conception of a baby or new projects. All of the doors are open for you right now. Your mind is fertile with many wonderful new ideas, and abundance easily flows to you. Since everything is in its infancy stage, have patience with the growth process. Just nurture yourself and your projects so that you stay strong and fertile. Certainly, I mean, as with anything creative, with any new birth, this could absolutely be new creative projects. Absolutely. In fact, you know, that's where my mind tends to go with it. But I don't know. I got a pretty strong vibe from both these cards together that, you know, if you want to conceive, this could be a really good time. If you don't want to conceive, you want to take precautions, okay? So let's see what Dakini wants to come up for you now. So Virgo, let's talk about your Dakini that wanted to come forward for you this month. When asking what qualities, what Dakini embodiment will optimally serve your growth and evolution this month, you received 31 Phoenix. And Phoenix is a fantastic Dakini to receive, a powerful one. So let me read a little bit here. And as I did last month, I'm going to link to the full document below because it's a bit lengthy. Again, this comes from Penny Slinger's fantastic 64 Dakini Oracle. So let me read you a little bit here about Phoenix. Phoenix goes through the fire of immolation and the fire of transformation. The water is her blood of compassion, the blood of life. Phoenix represents she who bathes in the fire of transformation and regeneration. She is the lustrously plumed bird of mythology who willingly self-immolated and was reborn from the ashes. The phoenix in legend is renowned for her acts of self-sacrifice. She is said to feed her young with her own blood. She is associated with astrological Scorpio. The phoenix originates in ancient mythology and can be found in many cultures, including those of Persia, China, Egypt, and Greece. She is found in esoteric treatises, especially those related to alchemy and its process. The phoenix is said to have a long life cycle, 500 to 1,000 years, at the end of which time it builds a nest which it ignites. From the ashes of the fire in which the phoenix burns, a new phoenix is born. So let me see if there's something else I want to pull up for you here. From the definitory meaning, Penny writes, if Phoenix comes to you, something in your life is seeking to die and to be reborn anew. The end of one cycle and the start of something new. Phoenix's fire is the fire of sacrifice. You may need to sacrifice something you hold dear, think essential, but perhaps do not really want or need when you get to the essence of what is really of importance. So that gives you a piece of the whole in regards to the Dakini Phoenix. Fantastic. I mean, a powerful start to this new moon, new season, new year cycle. Question I have for you is, are you ready for new beginnings? Are you ready? I bet you are. I bet you are. A lot of us are ready for change. And this is about changing self. So everyone, I hope that this month ahead becomes the powerful portal that it is intended to be, that it is primed to be. If you do want to create big changes in your life, now is the time to actualize it. So I hope the Alchemy Scope served you in bringing forward some information that can help you harness those energies in order to create the new foundations for you for the year ahead. 2015, you add the numbers together, it's 8. 8 inherently imbues the qualities of abundance. It's also the number of infinity. The form itself is the number of infinity. It's the content and the context. It's the in and the out. As above, so below. As without, so within. So, yeah, this is a powerful year. And it's encoded that way in many ways, and we're certainly starting it off that way. So I wish you a wonderful month ahead. I want to remind you that if you do want to learn the archetypes and the symbols that live within you, specific to your birth chart, specific to your entry point into this 3D reality, then check out the archetypal profile and the symbolic profile. The archetypal profile is very in-depth. The symbolic profile is a little more esoteric. It doesn't come with full definitions. The symbols are more for you to assess. But I would definitely recommend both. If you're somebody who's been on the journey of, self-investigation, this is definitely a tool that you'll want to have. It's foundationally informative. So until the next video or the next Alchemy Scope, I'll see you soon.